Good morning. Wow. It's Wednesday. I'm going to the doctor today, and happy February to you. I haven't had any coffee. I've only had water, and I'm ready for coffee. I need some coffee. I just want to make sure that if they need to do blood work, that I don't have to go back and all that stuff, because that's the worst. Especially considering I have to actually take time off work to go and all that. So I just want to be prepared. But I am so tired. I need some coffee. Yes, I'm addicted to coffee. All right. That's really all I got for right now. Go to the doctor, then gonna go into the office. Maybe I'll do a quick update after I get out of the doctor's office. See how things go. All right, I'll talk to you soon. I'm in the doctor's office and I'm waiting for the doctor. And I'm so tired. And I'm so hungry. They do have some interesting art and some interesting music. You can see I'm red. I need to take my pill. Okay, bye. So I'm at work right now, and so I gotta be quiet. Otherwise people think I'm crazier than I am. But I want you to look at this. That's from where I took the Band-Aid off my arm. Where they took blood, you know? So there's like the little section. That's the blood, where they took the blood. That's from the Band-Aid. That's from the Band-Aid. What the heck? I've never had that sort of reaction before. I think it took some skin. I think it took some skin with it. All right, before anybody thinks I'm completely insane. I'll talk to you later. I'll just suck it up. I'm sucking it up. So I couldn't really say anything more after that, honestly. I was eh, definitely moved by seeing that. And what they were saying was no wall, no registry, no to white supremacy. That was the first clump of people. And then the second clump of people at the back were saying this is, well, actually, the middle people were saying this is what democracy looks like. And then the last were saying this is what Chicago looks like. So, so it was pretty moving to me. Like I said, to see people come together like that, it's too bad that there weren't more. And then, it's a choice between, I don't know. I guess for a lot of people, it may have to do with fear of getting involved, which is crazy because obviously it was peaceful. Obviously, there were police, and the police were making sure everybody stayed in line and did their route and whatever. But I think some people are still afraid. And then other people just didn't really seem to care. They just kept walking. They would look at me because I was filming. And yeah, it was totally a shaky thing. It was so cold out there. That's why at one point I was wanting to put my gloves on. I should have put my gloves on first, but my hands started getting really cold. So anyway, so that's what that was about. I didn't say anything about the doctor yet. I did go to the doctor, you know that. They, even though I filled out all this paperwork, they still asked me about a million questions and asked me all kinds of, stuff. And then they did do lab work, which was good because then, like I said, I shouldn't have had to go back in, but then come to find out the way that the doctor likes to do it is the first time that you get lab work done, then they want you to come in and have the results told to you in person. So I'm gonna have to go back, and I think I'm not gonna go back next week. I think I'm gonna go the week after because next week is my birthday week, and my husband's supposed to be coming up to visit with me, and I already have to go one day to Miami and then come back, and I'm having to take a 6:00 a.m. flight. Ew. This is why I don't like to travel. Because I have to get to Miami. There weren't any good flights that were like before the meeting, but not so close to the meeting that I could go and just kind of hang out at the airport or something for a little while. So I'm going to have to get there at 9 o'clock, which will be 8 o'clock here. It's a 3-hour flight down there. And then I'll have to spend the day down there, and then go to this meeting, and then take off and go back to the airport and come back to Chicago. Which, I mean, most people would be excited about going to Miami. I'm not. It's gonna be hot. I'm gonna have to deal with all the travel crap. Thankfully, I won't have a suitcase and all that stuff to worry about. It'll just be getting on the plane, going down there, and coming back. But then with all the stuff going on right now, protests and travel issues and people not being let in the country and whatever, who knows? Who knows? Hopefully, I got my flights early and late enough so that I can at least go to this meeting. That's a 2-hour meeting. It's only a 2-hour meeting. And I know I'm sort of rambling about this, but I work for a technology company. I don't understand why I have to go to another state when the account manager is going to be there already, the sales guy is going to be there already. Why I have to go and be in person. I don't understand. Because that also means I have to dress up. And I don't like doing that. So, I don't know. I'm just complaining. But it's just so annoying. And this is for a 1-day thing. And it takes up your entire day to travel and get to your meeting and have the meeting and then go back and get on the plane and all that other stuff. And it's just Anyway, so I have, let's go back to the doctor thing. So I'm supposed to go back and get my results. Well, that's all fine and good. They'll probably, I have to take thyroid medicine, so they'll probably change up my thyroid medicine. I have a feeling about that. But then they took blood, which I said, that's part of the reason why I was even talking about that. They put the little, and the blood taking part was not bad at all. I have no fear of needles. Needles don't bother me. And when they took when she did the needle, it was fine. I didn't even feel it. And that's rare, because usually there's a little bit of a pinch or a sting or whatever, but there wasn't even that. It was wonderful. I've never had anybody be that good at getting the needle in. So, so I'm going to show you some pictures of afterward. They put the Band-Aid on my arm, and I got to work, and I figured by that point it's fine to take the Band-Aid off. So I did, and on the one side it came off just fine. But in the middle of my arm, it literally, I think, ripped skin off. And I'll show you real quick right here. See that? That's where the Band-Aid was. And it was, there's the little hole where they did the needle. But then that's the Band-Aid part. Ow. That hurt. When I pulled it off, Band-Aids usually hurt, but it hurt like pulling it off. And I thought, all right, I need to do it fast so that it's, doesn't hurt any worse. Well, then it did that. And it doesn't really hurt. It just looks really funky. But I've never had that happen before with a Band-Aid, ever. So weird. All right, I'm done talking about stuff. I think you guys have had plenty of me for today. All right, I'll move you on to the next little clippy where I say goodnight and all that stuff. But yeah, so see ya. You guys, excuse my table here, but I got these chicken wings from there's a Korean chicken wing place down the street, and I just wanted to show you how big they are. I got 10 of them because I thought, chicken wings, like buffalo wings, right? Look at this. Let me just grab this one. Look at that. It's huge. They're huge. Because then I got those. Sorry, I'm a mess. I got those, and I got egg rolls. Or they're little, spring rolls. But can you believe how huge those things are? I'm so shocked. So, you saw the protest that I just showed you. I teared up, you guys. I really did, because they were all very passionate, and that whole a bunch of people being together fighting for the same cause, whatever it is, it gets me emotional because it's so good to see people joining together, uniting to do something, whichever way. But I get more emotional, of course, if it coincides with my belief system. Anyway, did you go over to Spooky University yet? Did you watch the new Topic 49? Are you thinking about your response? I won't do that very often. I'll just let you know that there's a new topic up if you want to go look. My mom, Tweetness, has been promoting me lately. I did go ahead and get an Instagram account for Spooky University. I already have a Twitter and a Facebook, but I went ahead and got an Instagram too. Just cause, why not? I like Instagram. I've only got one thing on there right now, and it's me in my coat going, there's a new topic on Spooky University. So I'll be adding to that as we go. Yeah. So I'm gonna take my messy face out of here and finish dinner, and then I'll probably come back in a little while and talk to you guys about some other stuff. And a little while will seem like 2 seconds to you. All right, see you shortly. All right, I'm finished with my dinner. It was really pretty good. So I have some wings for tomorrow. Because those things were huge. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then I felt really. I know I want to talk about this protest thing a little bit more because I come out of work and I hear I hear this guy saying, "All right, hurry up and get across the street. Hurry up and get across the street." And he's motioning the cars to go and everything. And then I hear cheers and stuff like that. And so I thought, "Oh man, this is my chance." Sorry. This is my chance to you know, to get to get footage of a protest because I've been talking about it for days, right? And you guys have been very sweetly dealing with me talking about it for days. So I've got my GoPro. I'm so excited. I go in my backpack and get my GoPro out, turn it on, SD card error. And I was like, oh no. So I thought, well, maybe it's just not in there right. So open up the thing, turn it off, open up the thing, open up the bottom of it, and I feel in there because I was going to push it out, you know. No. Guess where it wasn't? It wasn't in the thing. It was in the back of my computer. Because I had done that video the other day of Michigan Avenue, I forgot to put it back in my GoPro. Hey, ridiculous. So I got that footage with my iPhone, which is, you know, it looks good and everything, but it's not like the GoPro, right? I mean, the GoPro, I would have got a much wider shot. I would have been able to get a lot more information in the picture or in the film. Now I gotta put this thing back in. I'm always trying to do stuff. So yeah, so that was the protest thing, and I think that's all I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna wrap this thing up because it's 8 o'clock. I need to put this vlog together. I need to probably do a response to Spooky University. So you'll be seeing, I will respond to Spooky University probably from this channel. Just, you know, to have a little extra video that's not a vlog. That'll just be a story time or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I hope you had a great Wednesday, and I hope you're going to have a great rest of your week. And of course, as always, I will talk to you soon. All right, bye.